Alice represents a significant leap forward in the field of aviation technology. This electric aircraft, taking off from Washington, is a pioneer in eco-friendly travel, with zero emissions and whisper-quiet flights. Alice is a game-changer, offering a greener way to fly, capable of carrying 9 passengers or a ton of cargo for 400 kilometers. It's perfectly suited for today's short-haul journeys. Since its debut flight, Alice has captured the industry's attention, securing over $5 billion in contracts. In today's episode, we will see how Alice is shaping the future of flying. The aviation market has a substantial segment of flights that are 500 nautical miles or less, accounting for half of the global air traffic. Even more compelling is the fact that 20% to 30% of these flights are 250 nautical miles or less. This positions Alice as an ideal solution for a large portion of air travel needs. Since its first successful flight in September 2022, Aviation, the company behind Alice, has seen a surge in interest. The aircraft has secured contracts worth over $5 billion, reflecting the industry's recognition of its potential. This enthusiasm is partly fueled by the increasing importance of environmental sustainability in business and society. Movements like Fridays for Future have brought climate issues to the forefront, and industries across the board are being called to action. The aviation sector, in particular, has been under scrutiny for its environmental impact. Short-haul flights are known to be the most polluting form of travel per passenger mile. Alice aims to change this narrative by offering a clean alternative, with no emissions, no exhaust, and minimal noise. Alice turns the problem of pollution in short-haul aviation on its head. For companies like DHL, which prioritize environmental considerations, an aircraft like Alice is not just an option, but a necessity. It aligns with their goals of reducing carbon footprint and contributing to a greener planet. As Alice takes to the skies, it carries with it the promise of a new era in aviation, where sustainability is no longer an afterthought but a fundamental aspect of travel. DHL operates a vast fleet of aircraft that crisscross the globe, delivering packages and parcels. This network relies on a series of air hubs that facilitate international transport. Stephanie Lott, who oversees global air fleet planning at DHL, recognized the potential of Alice, an electric aircraft, to align with DHL's environmental goals. The company aims to achieve carbon neutrality by 2050, and integrating Alice into their operations is a strategic move towards this objective. Alice boasts a range of 460 kilometers and can carry a payload of 1,200 kilograms. This capability matches the smallest feeder aircraft in DHL's current fleet, making Alice a seamless addition. The transition to Alice requires no significant changes in operations, allowing for a straightforward replacement of fuel-powered aircraft. DHL's network in the US and the Caribbean benefits from the use of smaller aircraft, which connect major air hubs with local airports. Electric aircraft like Alice offer considerable advantages in these regions, particularly due to their zero emissions and reduced noise pollution. These features are especially beneficial in remote areas, where noise concerns have led to restrictions on night flights. Recognizing the advantages of Alice, DHL did not hesitate to invest in this innovative technology. The company has placed an order for 12 cargo versions of Alice, with deliveries expected to begin in 2027. The initial deployment of Alice will occur in the United States, where DHL has regional hubs in California and Georgia. At Aviation's headquarters in Arlington, Washington, the team is actively working on enhancing Alice's engines, incorporating feedback from customers like DHL. The partnership with DHL has proven invaluable, not only for the development of Alice, but also for demonstrating the market's interest in electric aircraft. This collaboration has contributed to Aviation's growing market presence and an impressive order book totaling $5 billion. Alice's maiden flight in 2022 marked a significant milestone for aviation. The interest in Alice continues to grow, with a steady stream of new clients and investors eager to be part of this technological advancement in aviation. The success of Alice and its reception in the market signal a transformative period for the industry, where sustainable solutions are becoming increasingly vital. Steve Crane, a seasoned test pilot with a history at Boeing, has turned his expertise to the burgeoning field of electric aviation with Aviation's Alice. His insights reveal that electric aircraft are fundamentally different from their kerosene-fueled counterparts, particularly in the responsiveness of their motors. This difference is just one aspect of the broader shift towards electric propulsion in transportation. mirroring the trend seen in the automotive industry. Public sentiment towards electric vehicles, including aircraft, is generally positive, with increasing acceptance as more people become familiar with the technology. The transition to electric aircraft is expected to be smooth, given the growing comfort level with electric cars. The success of electric planes like Alice hinges on battery technology. Advances in this area could extend the aircraft's range and payload, broadening its operational scope. Alice's batteries are designed to be modular and form-fitting, occupying the space beneath the panels from one side of the aircraft to the other. These batteries power the high-voltage system that drives the engines, and recent improvements have reduced charging times significantly. Now it takes only 30 minutes to charge the batteries sufficiently for the next leg of a multi-stop daily journey. Comparatively, refueling a conventional airplane of similar size can take between 10 to 15 minutes, involving the logistics of fuel trucks and grounding procedures. The rapid charging capability of electric aircraft presents a clear advantage in operational efficiency. The current period is marked by rapid advancements in battery technology. Innovations are leading to substantial increases in energy density, with figures rising from 275 watt-hours per kilogram to potential heights of 500 watt-hours per kilogram. These high-density cells are not just theoretical. They exist and are being integrated into new designs. DHL is closely monitoring these developments, recognizing the potential for improved batteries to enhance the capabilities of electric aircraft. With better batteries, Alice could see increases in size, range, and maximum load, facilitating the expansion of the electric flight network. Gregory Davis, anticipating a steady rise in demand, is preparing to scale up Alice's production. The electric aviation sector is poised for growth, with companies like DHL leading the charge in adopting sustainable technologies. As battery technology continues to advance, the future of electric aviation looks promising, with the potential to revolutionize the industry and contribute to a more sustainable world. Aviation's journey with Alice, the electric aircraft, has been marked by continuous innovation and adaptation. By December 2020, the company had plans to test a new design of Alice in 2021, with significant changes like moving the wingtip motors. The goal was to have this version certified by the latter half of 2023. In July 2021, Aviation revealed an updated design featuring a T-tail and two powerful Magni 650 electric motors. These motors, each producing 850 horsepower, were positioned on the aft fuselage. The updated Alice was expected to have its first flight within that year. The design changes led to a decrease in cruising speed to 220 knots and a range reduction to 440 nautical miles. The aircraft was equipped with an 820 kW lithium-ion battery, lighter than the previous 920 kilowatt-hours version, contributing to a lower maximum takeoff weight and a slightly reduced payload capacity. The first production model of Alice began taxi testing in December 2021 at Arlington Municipal Airport. By June 2022, the prototype was relocated to Grant County International Airport, with hopes for a first flight by the summer of that year. Alice successfully took to the skies on 27 September 2022. After the initial test flight, Aviation made further revisions. The aircraft's range was adjusted from the proposed 440 nautical miles to 250 nautical miles. This change impacted the service entry date, which was pushed back to 2027. Before these adjustments, the aircraft's endurance at maximum takeoff weight was estimated at 2.8 hours. These developments reflect the challenges and progress in the electric aviation industry. As aviation continues to refine Alice, the company is contributing to the evolution of sustainable air travel. With each test and modification, Alice moves closer to becoming a viable, eco-friendly alternative for the aviation sector. The anticipation for its commercial introduction grows, promising a new chapter in the history of flight. Alice was designed with two versions in mind. The first model, meant for air taxi services, was unpressurized and powered by a lithium-ion battery. The second, a pressurized model for executive travel, was planned to have an extended range and more advanced batteries. This model was expected to be available by 2023 for $2.9 million. The aircraft's batteries, weighing 3,460 kilograms, were initially estimated to provide a range of 540 to 650 nautical miles at a cruising speed of 240 knots. These batteries are designed to last more than 1,000 charge cycles, which is about 3,000 flight hours. When they need replacing, The cost is estimated at $250,000. Operating costs for Alice are expected to be significantly lower than traditional aircraft, at around $200 per hour, compared to $600 to $1,000 per hour for similar-sized conventional planes. Alice's electric motors are more powerful than typical aircraft electrical systems, and the design includes a flat lower fuselage. The landing gear is supplied by Magnavi Aeronautica, an Italian company. The aircraft will feature a composite airframe and Honeywell's flight control systems. The batteries make up 60% of the takeoff weight. That's all we have for today's video. But before you leave, make sure to like this video and subscribe to the channel for more future content. Until then, keep scrolling.